Monday, everyone. I want to share with you today a beautiful conversation I had with my mom this morning. A little bit of background on why this is so important to me. A year ago, I had identified the need to have a much better relationship with my family. So I'd reached out to my mom, my dad, and my brother, amongst other people in my family as well, and really expressed to them my need to have them there. I'd through some self-work, through a course that I had done, had really come to terms with the fact that I had been pushing a lot of the love that I needed from my family away. So I began this process with them, and over the last year we have 100% began to develop a much richer relationship. We talk much more frequently. The content of what we're talking about is so much more fulfilling for me. And this morning, dealing with a little bit of inner conflict, I called my mom, which first off I felt really fantastic about because I was often really afraid to do that. My mom is a very wonderful woman, and she had some amazing things to share that were super helpful, which have guided me to speak to you guys today. So one of the things that she did bring up is she's really simplified things for me, and I know we live in a much busier world, and my parents have been married for, it will be 39 years in April, so she is an amazing wealth of knowledge. I'm learning that more now when it comes to just keeping things a little simpler in terms of not overcomplicating them in relationships. So one of the things that she asked, she said in terms of emotional, spiritual, and physical, pick one for each. What do you need? Simple. Not a whole list, whole notebook full of all these things. I need this, 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 and this. And we had a really interesting conversation about that. And I think my brain can, of course, we all can, when we get a little bit emotionally rattled, we can start to spin our wheels a lot in our minds. So she asked me that question. And then she kind of stopped herself, and then she re-asked the question. She says, "You know what? Just pick one." And then I kind of started talking, and I'm sure I was rambling a little bit, and she interrupted me again, and she said, "I'll give you my answer." And she said, "My answer is your father. The one thing I need is your father." A little bit of pause, a little thinking about that, and then she elaborated on that a little more, and she shared a story from when I was in my teenage years. For lack of a better phrase, I was being a bit of a shithead, and my mom got to a point where she just broke down. Like, I remember I was sitting at the bottom of the stairs in the hallway, just sobbing, just like, "Can't do this anymore." And my father came to her, and he grabbed her, picked her up, he held her in his arms, and he said, "You don't have to. I'll be strong enough for the both of us." And I know my father's a very strong man, and I was definitely on the other side of a few years in my life at that time where I was pushing my family away. 100%. I was lashing out at them because I could, because I knew that they were the ones that were never going to leave me. Not consciously, these things have all come in my later years for sure. So my question to you today, and why I'm telling you all of this, is I'm curious as to who you need to reach out to today. Who do you need to connect with? I have found such amazing peace, really. And I think in making that choice to open myself up to my family a year ago, and what has come out of that since, and even just today, I had a bit of a hard time spitting it out to her what I was struggling with. And my conflict really was, I didn't feel like I was being my best self for the person that I love, and I didn't really know what it was, and something was just off, and I wasn't able to put my finger on it. And I was afraid to reach out to my mom again, and I identified with that a lot quicker this time from the work that I've been doing. And then today, again, my mom likes to say this to me, "Angel, just spit it out." So I did, and I had a couple of tears when I said it. And she said, like, why would you think that I would ever judge you? And well, I know it's crazy. As soon as I say it, it's crazy. So my day took an amazing turn today, and I learned a lot about my mom as well. And she gave a ton of great advice, and I don't want to go on forever here and share all of it with you. But it did it brought this stronger into my awareness that I am very lucky and I am very blessed to have the family that I do, and even the friends, the whole community that I have of people who love and support me. And knowing that doesn't necessarily always mean that it's easy to reach out to them. So, and my question to you today is, who do you need to reach out to today? Or who do you want to reach out to? And it might not even be for anything that's troubling you or anything that you're struggling with. It might just be a simple someone that you haven't spoken to in a while, or somebody that you just need to hear their voice. So if you'd like to share underneath this video who it is that's in your life that you need to reach out to, just for that little bit of extra accountability to do it. Whatever you need today, you deserve to have that need met. And I believe that the beauty that comes out of that and the space that it can fill in your heart and your soul is going to be so worth it. So please share. Who are you going to reach out to today?